to talk about the cerebellum. I hope we will be able to finish it. Our next topic will be on the limbic system. But for now, we are going to talk about the cerebellum. The cerebellum is also a motor system. Are you there? I said that it is part of the motor system. We have talked extensively about the motor system, and then we talked about the basal ganglia. We said that the basal ganglia is actually involved in planning motor activities. Are you there? And then the cerebellum is also part of the motor system, which is actually involved in the timing of motor activities. It is involved in the planning and also in the timing and execution of motor activities. When specific areas in the cerebellum is stimulated, you will observe that the muscles that are associated with those areas, right, in the cerebellum are usually not stimulated. Are you there? You don't understand?
Yes, sir.
What I mean is that, for instance now, if you look at the cerebrum, right, you know that the cerebrum consists of what we call a somatotopic map. Do you understand? What we call homunculus, right? Now, if you stimulate specific areas in the cerebrum, what will happen? What will happen? Particularly, okay, let's say you stimulate areas in the primary motor cortex. You stimulate some specific areas in the primary motor cortex. What will happen? The muscles that are associated with that particular area will be what? Excited. Do you understand? But the same thing is not applicable to the cerebellum. If you stimulate certain areas in the cerebellum, right, the expected muscles that are associated with that particular area in the cerebellum will not be. Do you understand? But that does not mean that the cerebellum is not actually functional. Now, if you remove the cerebellum, you will now discover that the muscles that are associated with the cerebellum will what? They will become what? Or let me say the movements or the motor activities that are associated with the cerebellum will become what? Will become very weak. Do you understand? It will become what? Very what? Weak. Why? Because the cerebellum actually helps to what? Enhance what? Motor movements or motor actions or motor what? Functions. Do you understand? Are you there? Do you understand? Now the cerebellum is also involved in equilibrium. Are you there? It is involved in what? Equilibrium. It is involved in what? Equilibrium, balance. It is involved in muscle tone. Are you there? And then it is also involved in coordinating what? Motor what? Activities. Are you there? It is involved in what? Equilibrium and balance. Involved in what? Muscle tone. And also involved in what? Coordinating what? Motor what? Activities. And then we can say that it is also involved in the timing of what? Motor what? Activities. Or successive, the timing of successive motor what? Activities. The timing of what? Successive motor what? Activities. Now, when you look at the cerebellum, okay, let me draw this structure. Now this is the cerebellum. It is also known as little brain. Are you there?
Yes.
It is also known as what? Little brain. And then it is separated from the cerebrum, right? It is separated from the cerebrum by a dural matter sheet, right? It is separated from the cerebrum by a dural sheet, which is called what? What do we call that dural sheet? What do we call the dural sheet that separates the cerebellum from the cerebrum? We call it tentorium cerebelli. Tentorium cerebelli. It is called tentorium cerebelli. The tentorium cerebelli is a dural sheet that separates the cerebrum, right, from the cerebellum. Are you there? Are you there? It's a thick sheet. You know what we call dural matter? Dural matter is the what? The external meningeal layer that covers the what? Cerebrum. Do you understand? Now, if you look at the dural sheets, right? There is also a sheet that is called tentorium of cerebelli, where that houses the cerebellum. Are you there? Are you there? Now that tentorium cerebelli separates the cerebrum from what? From the cerebellum. Are you there? Do you get it? Do you get it?
Yes.
All right. Now, it is also important to know that of course, if you will remember, we said that there is a central sulcus, right? That cuts across the what? The brain, right? And separates the frontal lobe from the what? Parietal lobe. In front of this sulcus, there is a gyrus that is called what? The precentral what? Gyrus. Behind, we have the what? Precentral what? Gyrus. Are you there? And then, still in front here, we have what? The pre-what? Motor what? Area. And then we also have what? The supplementary what? Motor what? Area. All these areas are involved in motor what? Activities. Is it also? And I told you that before, usually when you want to execute a motor what? Action, right? When you want to execute a movement, what will happen? Information will be sent from here, right? Down to the what? Spinal cord. Is it also? Yes. Down to the spinal cord via a descending tract that is called the what? Corticospinal what? Tract. And then when it gets here to the lower motor neurons, which are the alpha what neurons and the what gamma motor, the alpha motor neurons and the gamma motor neurons, right? It will now go down to the muscle, the extrafacial muscles, right? To excite the what? The muscle. Are you there? Now, before information is sent down, are you there? Before information is sent down, information can go to the basal ganglia of what? The posture, the positioning of your what? Of your body. Do you understand? Now, these informations can be sent to the what? To the cortex, right? It can be sent to what? To the what? To the cortex. And then the cortex will send the information back to the what? The what? The spinal cord to execute a proper what? Motor. What makes it to do? What makes it is the what? Is the cerebellum. Are you there? It is the cerebellum that makes him to what? To do adjustments. Are you there? Now, when you can open your eyes. Now, I will give you the blow. Yeah? Not the feelings. You have black. Right. Don't make noise now. Yeah? Why do you like making noise in this class? You can see now. If I catch everybody making noise, you will not write this test. If I catch you making noise, you will not write this test. All right. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
This is the posterior view of the cerebellum. When you fold it, when you unfold it, this is the posterior view of the cerebellum. Are you there? Now this is our primary fissure. This is what? Posterior. Lateral what? Fissure. Are you there? This is anterior lobe. This is posterior lobe. This is floccular lobe. Are you there? Can you see this? Then there is a worm-like structure, right, that is found in the middle of the cerebellum. We call this worm-like structure vermis. Are you there? It is called what? Vermis. So this region is called the vermal region. Vermal region. Are you there? Then the vermis has a groove here. Are you there? It has a groove, right? Now, lateral to that groove is another region. Another region that is called the intermediate zone. Intermediate what? Zone. If you don't call it the intermediate zone, you call it what? The paravermal. The paravermal area or region. Are you there? Then, lateral to the paravermal or the intermediate zone is another area that is called what? We call it the cerebellar what? What? Hemisphere. If you don't call it the cerebellar hemisphere, you call it what? The lateral what? Zone. Are you there? You call it the what? The lateral what? Zone. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you there? Now, so, are you there? You are not there. At the middle, we have a worm-like zone. Right? Lateral to this intermediate zone is the lateral zone. This intermediate zone is also called the paravermal what? Region or area. The lateral zone, this is lateral zone. Cerebellar what? Hemisphere. It's very simple. Some books now, a similar diagram. A about this. Okay, let me draw this now. This is essential. Yeah? Those of you that like using essential, this one is for you. Are you there? Are you there? This is what? Central what? Look. This is what? Movement. Are you there? And this is what? Primary fissure. This is primary fissure. Primary fissure. Are you there? And then this one. Are you there? Lobulus what? Simplex. And then we have this. Deadline. Tuber. Are you there? And then we also have lobulus and siphonis. Are you there? This one now is called, this is tumor. This is okay, this one now. This is called pyramid. This is called uvula. This one is called nodulus. Right? This is called flocculus. Can you see this? You will see this one in essential. Are you there? Now, essential will say that the anterior lobe, right? Anterior lobe consists of what? The lingular, the central lobe, and the culmen. Are you there? The anterior lobe, this lobe that is called anterior lobe, consists of the lingular, the central lobe, and the what? Culmen. Are you there? And also the and part of the what? Okay, this the lingular, the central lobe, and the culmen. Then the posterior lobe consists of what? The lobulus, the decline, and the tuber. Are you there? And also the lobulus acciformis and lobulus what? Paramedialus. Are you there? Then the what? And of course the pyramid and the uvula. Then it's just that we have the primary fissure and the flocculonodular what? The posterolateral what? Are you there? You know, divided or classified structurally or anatomically, right? Phylogenetically and functionally. Are you there? This one is called what? Structural what? Classification. Do you understand? Or anatomical what? Division, sorry, or thereabout. Now let's look at the phylogenetical what? The phylogenetical what? Divisions of the cerebellum. Now, what are the phylogenetical divisions of the cerebellum? Who can tell me? Number one is what? Yeah? No. Thank you. That's one. God bless you. You go to heaven. You're a good student. No, he's a very good student. Phylogenetically, cerebellum is divided into what? Paleo what? Cerebellum. And what? Neo what? Cerebellum. Are you there? Paleo cerebellum and neo cerebellum. Paleo cerebellum is the what? Oldest part of the what? Cerebellum. Or we call it the phylogenetically oldest part of the cerebellum. Are you there? New cerebellum is what? Phylogenetically what? The newest part of what? The cerebellum. Are you there? Now, the paleo-cerebellum is further divided into two. We have the archicerebellum, and then we have the what? Paleo-cerebellum proper. Are you there? The paleo-cerebellum is further divided into what? The archicerebellum and the paleo-cerebellum what? Proper. The archicerebellum consists of what? It consists of the what? Of the nodules and the what? Flocculus. Are you there? The paleo-cerebellum proper. This is for the what? The archicerebellum. Because of the nodulus, and the what? Flocculus. And in fact, it is this area that forms what? The flocculonodular what? Lobe. The flocculonodular what? Lobe. Then, you are laughing instead of it. Alright. Then the paleo-cerebellum proper consists of what? It consists of the lingula, the central lobe, it consists of the culmen, right? The lobulus simplex. Lobulus what? Simplex. Are you there? Decline, perhaps the decline, and the tuber. You don't understand? Listen, I said that the cerebellum is, we have structural, phylogenetical, and functional what? Division. I have talked about the what? The structural and anatomical what? Division. Is it not true? The anatomical division, that the lobulus what? Acciformis. And the what? Lobulus what? Paramedianus. If you don't call it lobulus acciformis, you can call it acciform lobe. Acciform lobe. And then paramedian lobe. Acciform lobe. This is acciform lobe. And the paramedian lobe. The cerebellum in this leg consists of two parts. Are you there? A larger part, which is called the lobulus what? Paramedianus. Boom. It is as simple as that. Any query? Do you understand it? Can I progress? No, sir. No, sir. I tell me what is your problem? What is the query? What is the query now? Sir. What is the query? There is no query. All right. Okay, let's go to the functional division. Are you there? Let's go to the word functional division. Now, talking about the functional division, the cerebellum is divided into three functionally. The cerebellum consists of what? Spinocerebellum. Number two. Who can tell me number two? Yeah? Cerebellum. I have these videos, about two of them. One is a physical video, and then the other one is another kind of video that I do. You see it? Go and check my playlist. Are you there? Cerebellum. If you don't call it cerebellum, what do you call it? You call it pontocerebellum. Pontocerebellum. And then the third one, this is number one, this is number two. Thank you. Vestibulocerebellum. It's as simple as that. It's also called bilingual. Paleo. Vestibular what? Cerebellum. Now, the spinocerebellum, are you there? The spinocerebellum. This one. This is vestibulocerebellum. This one consists of the anterior lobe. Are you there? The spinocerebellum, the anterior lobe. This one, right, is the cerebellar what? Hemisphere. This one is flocular what? Are you there? And of course, this one is responsible for what? The maintenance of what? Posture. Are you there? Maintenance of posture. This one is responsible for what? Maintenance of muscle tone. Are you there? Maintenance of muscle what? Tone. Then this one is implicated in what? It is implicated in what? Thank you. Coordination. Right? The coordination of what? Motor what? Of successive motor what? Activities. Are you there? The first one is muscle tone, right? And it is associated with the anterior lobe. The second one is what is called the cerebellum, and then it is involved in coordination of successive motor what? Activities. The last one is the cerebellum, which is associated with the nodular lobe. This particular lobe, this particular area is involved in the maintenance of us, and also it is involved with the vestibular apparatus of the inner ear. Are you there? It is involved, it has a correlation with what? The vestibular what? Apparatus of the what? In talk about the somatotopic what? Talk about the the primary what? Motor what? Cortex. These areas actually have what? Is somatotopic what map of the entire body. Are you there? Entire body. Are you there? Can I clear this? Can I clear this? Has it come up?
Yes.
Now, that's not the deep one. The deep cerebellum looks like.
No, como. Merci de congrès.
You. I am back. Get out. Yes. Leave the class. You are making noise. I told you that you are like, go out, go out. Go out. You are disturbing my class. The first layer, granular layer or what? Fucking gel layer. Number 3 is what? Granular layer. Are you there? So we have the molecular layer, the Purkinje layer, and what? And the granular what? Layer. So let's draw the diagram. Can I clean this? Yes. Yes. Why are you parabolating? Don't make noise now. And come up. Now the first layer is what? We have 3 layers. Right? The first one is called molecular. This layer is called what? Orchidea layer. This one is called what? Granular layer. And here, this is where we have the deep cerebellar what look like. Are you there? That is where we have the deep cerebellar what look like. Right? Now, there are usually 2 fibers, right? Projection fibers. You know, we talked about association fibers, right? Commissural fibers and projection fibers. Now, there are 2 types of fibers that project into the cerebellum, right? The first one is called climbing fibers. The second one is called mossy fibers. The climbing fibers are fibers that actually originate from what we call the what? The inferior olivary nucleus. Are you there? It originates from where? From the inferior olivary nucleus. Where do we have that nucleus? That nucleus is located where? In the medulla. Are you there? It is located where? In the medulla. Now, let's suppose that this, let's say this, let's say this is our what? Deep cerebellar what? Look like. Are you there? That's the deep what? Cerebellar what? Look like. A good example is what? Dentate nucleus, or emboliform nucleus, or the globus nucleus, or the fastigial nucleus. Are you there? Then let's suppose that this is our inferior what? Olivary nucleus. Inferior olivary. These fibers, right? That enters where? Where does it enter? It enters the cerebellum, right? Are you there? It enters what? The cerebellum. And then, come inside. And then begins to climb. Are you there? It begins to what? Climb. This is called what? Climbing what? Climbing fiber. Are you there? Now, before it climbs, it gives off a collateral. Right? It gives off a collateral that supplies the what? That stimulates the what? The deep cerebellar what? Nuclei. Are you there? Are you there? And then, as it is climbing, as it is climbing, it goes down to the Purkinje layer, right? It goes down to the what? Purkinje layer and stimulates the what? The Purkinje cells. Are you there? The Purkinje what? Cells or neuron. The Purkinje cell is like this, right? This is the Purkinje cell. Are you there? This is called Purkinje what? Neuron or cell. Purkinje cell. So it stimulates, first of all, it stimulates the deep cerebellar nuclei and then stimulates the Purkinje cell. Now, when it stimulates the deep cerebellar nuclei, what will happen? It will cause certain muscles to what? Fire. Because the deep cerebellar nuclei will go and stimulate what? Activate some what we call agonist what? Muscles. Are you there? It will activate certain muscles and cause those muscles to what? And excite those muscles. Do you understand? And when those muscles are excited, they will be what? Motor what? Activities. Is it not so? Are you there? Now, for instance, if I want to move, right? If I want to move, and my deep cerebellar nuclei is stimulated by the climbing fiber, right? What will happen? I will want to make movements. Is it not so? Are you there? Now, that movement could be excess. Do you understand? In order for that movement not to pass what we call, past points, or in order for the movement not to be excited too much, right? Are you there? The deep cerebellar nuclei are also inhibited. Do you understand? They are inhibited. When they are inhibited, they go and stimulate what? Antagonist what? Muscles. Do you understand? To what? To counteract that what? Movement. Do you get it? Are you there? Now, how does it listen? First of all, it will stimulate the deep cerebellar nuclei. The deep cerebellar nuclei will go and activate what? Agonist muscles. Do you understand? In order for the muscles not to be excess, right? The deep cerebellar nuclei has to be what? Inhibited. So how does it inhibit the deep cerebellar nuclei? It goes to the Purkinje cell layer, stimulate the Purkinje cells, right? To come down and inhibit the deep cerebellar what? Nuclei. Are you there? So what does it do? Here, it releases aspartate. Over here, it releases what? Aspartate. Aspartate is excitatory. Do you understand? First of all, it excites the deep cerebellar nuclei by releasing aspartate. It comes here and also stimulates the Purkinje cell by releasing what? Aspartate. Aspartate will stimulate the what? The Purkinje cell. Purkinje cells are inhibitory in nature. So what will they do? They will come here and release GABA. Are you there? They will come here and release what? GABA. GABA will do what? Inhibit what? The deep cerebellar what? Nuclei. Are you there? Now, the second one is what we call the mossy fibers. Are you there? The mossy what? Fibers actually come from other areas apart from the what? From the inferior olivary nucleus. It can come from the cerebellum, it can come from the brainstem, it can come from the red nucleus, it can come from where? From the spinal cord. Are you there? Now, sorry. So the mossy fibers come up. This is mossy fiber. Mossy. Mossy means bushy. Bushy fiber. What is it? Please, no. So this one is known as mossy what? Fiber, right? Now the mossy fiber will stimulate the deep cerebellar nuclei. Are you there? It will stimulate the deep cerebellar nuclei. Right? By releasing glutamate. So, glutamate. When glutamate is released, it will stimulate the what? Mossy fibers. Do you understand? It will stimulate the deep cerebellar what? Nuclei. Right? But now, how does it also inhibit the deep cerebellar nuclei? How does it inhibit it? Let me show you how. Now, this will go down to the granular layer. Now, in the granular layer, we have some cells called the granule cells. Are you there? We have the granules what? Cells. They have lots of dendrites. They have lots of what? Dendrites. Are you there? I have lots of dendrites. Now, these cells, the mossy fibers will go and synapse with the what? The dendrites of the what? Of the granule cells. These are granule cells. Granule cells. So when they synapse with the dendrites of the granule cells, they form a bushy what? Appearance, right? Or structure, which is called the what? Glomeruli. Are you there? We call it the glomeruli. This structure, the whole of this bushy appearance is called what? Glomeruli. Are you there? Now, the granule cells. The granule cells are sent upward and enters the what? The molecular layer. It goes up to the molecular layer. Are you there? Can you see this? It goes to the molecular what? Layer and divides into two. One will come here and one will come this way. Right? This one is the same thing. It will come here and this one will come here. You can see, right? It goes down to the molecular layer and divides into two. Right? Now, you can see that the granule layer now has contacts, synaptic contacts with what? The Purkinje what? Cell layer. Is it also? The granule cells now have contact with what? The Purkinje layer. So what do? They release what? Aspartate. Are you there? They release what? Glutamates. They release what? Glutamates here. Glutamates. This one will also release glutamate, right? And what will the glutamate do? Glutamate will stimulate the what? Purkinje what? Cell to release what? GABA. And what will GABA do? GABA will inhibit what? GABA will inhibit the deep cerebellar what? Nuclei. Can you see this? You don't understand? Huh? The glutamate stimulates the Purkinje cell. When the Purkinje cell is stimulated, it releases GABA. GABA will do what? Inhibits the what? Deep cerebellar what? Nuclei. Are you there? Now, there are two types of cells, right? Or neurons that are also located in the molecular layer. One of which is called the basket cell. One is called the what? Basket cell. Right? Another one is called the stellate cell. One is called basket cell. Basket cell. One is called the stellate cell. It looks like stars. Are you there? These cells are actually what? Inhibitory in nature. What do they do? They have contacts, right? They actually have contact with what? With the granule what cells. Are you there? You know, these are extensions of what? The granule what cells. Are you there? These are called the zones. These are zones that are coming from the what? Granule what cells. So they have contact with what? These are zones. Are you there? And then they also have synaptic contacts. They also have synaptic extensions. Or let me say, contact that goes to. They have contact that goes to what? The Purkinje cell. So what will they do? The stellate cells will inhibit the Purkinje what? Cell. And when the Purkinje cells are inhibited, it will not release GABA. So it will allow the deep cerebellar nuclei to keep what? Firing. Are you there? Yes. Then there's another cell that is found in the granule layer. Are you there? We call it the Golgi cell. Are you there? It is called the Golgi cell. The Golgi cell has contact with what? The granule cells. And the Golgi cells are actually inhibitory in nature. What do? They release GABA. Are you there? To inhibit the activities of granule cell. When the activity of granule cell is inhibited, it will not stimulate the what? Purkinje cells. Do you understand? To release what? GABA. And as such, the deep cerebellar nuclei will keep firing. Do you understand? Yes. You don't understand? What is too difficult about this? Go to my YouTube channel and watch it. Watch it, don't like it. Go and watch it. You understand it better. There's no time. I want to give test. After that, you have the class, right? Yes. So let me give test now. When I come back, hello. When I come back, we'll now talk about the connection. There's no time. I wish I had extra 30 minutes. We would have talked about it. Or can you give me extra 20 minutes? Yeah? No. You will not give me? After that, what do you have? Which cross do you have? But it's not practical, Abi. Let me just touch that one. That's your business. I will not mention it. I will not mention it. Connections. Connections of the cerebellum. Now, the first thing I will mention is what we call. Hello? The first thing I will mention is what we call gel. Dentato-thalamus cortical fibers. Right? These fibers actually originate from the dentate nucleus. Right? Are you there? They originate from the dentate nucleus, goes to the thalamus. Are you there? It goes to the thalamus. Are you there? Which area of the thalamus does it go to? It goes to the VA and the VA, right? And then goes from there, it goes to the cortex. And from there it goes to what? To the cortex. Number two, we also have fibers that are called we call them okay, we have cerebellum. Okay, all this. Right? This one is called dorsal vestibulospinal what? Fibers or tracts. Right? Are you there? Yes. So this one This one actually enters the cerebellum via the. Don't worry, I can start from here. This one enters the cerebellum via the superior what? Cerebellar what? Peduncle. This one is ventral vestibulus what? Spinal tract. It enters the cerebellum via the what? Inferior cerebellar what? Peduncle. This one is spinal olivary what? Tract. Are you there? Spinal olivary tract. Are you there? This one is coming from the what? Olivary what? Tract. From the spinal cord, right? From the spinal cord to the what? Olivary what? The olivary nucleus, the inferior olivary nucleus, and then enters the what? The cerebellum. This one is cerebellum what? Olivary what? Fibers. This is coming from the cerebellum and going to the what? Olivary what? Nucleus. This one is cerebellum vestibular what? Fiber. It's coming from the cerebellum and going to what? The vestibular what? Apparatus. This one is cerebellum reticular what? Fibers. It's coming from the cerebellum and going to the what? Reticular formation of the what? Brainstem. Are you there? This is dentatothalamo what? Cortical fibers. It is coming from the dentate nucleus of the what? Of the cerebellum, goes to the thalamus and then cortical what? And then to the cortex. Number one.